So this is the first time I've ever done a video on a knitting technique, but what I'm going to try and teach you is how to change colors on a multicolor project without having to weave in your ends when you're finished. So the first thing you want to do is look at the wrong side of the work and find the junction right at the end of your last stitch. You want to get right there and you want to pinch the yarn. Then what you're going to do is rip out those last 3 stitches. It's a little fiddly, but it gets a little easier with time. So here comes stitch number 1. Okay, number 2. Just ripping them out 1 stitch at a time, holding on to the yarn at the same spot. Okay, now I'm getting nervous because I'm making a video, of course. Okay, still pinching the yarn. Here comes number 3. Gets a little more interesting after this. All right, still pinching the yarn. All right, so now I still have my spot. I've got 3 stitches here that I'm just going to advance on the needle a little bit so I don't lose them. I'm going to take my new color and I'm going to double it over right at that junction where I'm pinching the yarn. All right, here we go. Leave a good tail. Put it right up to the edge, right where I had my finger this whole time, and you're doubling the yarn over. So you've got double yarn of your new color. I have double yarn of my old color. Yeah? And then you're going to keep you have to keep that spot. I'm going to get my other 3 stitches back. They're here somewhere. Oh, there they are. Put them back on the needle here. I'm going to knit them back on this needle. I'm going to knit them with that doubled old yarn. This right here. So, still pinching in that spot. I'm going to knit double strand. 1, knit 2, the double strand. 2, knit 3, the double strand. Should get you right about at the juncture of the new yarn and the old yarn, and you still have this doubled over. So then what I'm going to do is the next part of the pattern, which for this one is just, I'm going to look at knit 2 together. So when I do that, I'm going to do it with the double stitch. I'm going to knit into the double stitch that I just did, and the yarn's going to be doubled. So we go 1, see double there, double stitch the old color, knit 1, keep it doubled for at least 3. I like to do 4 stitches, knit 2, knit 2 together. That's just this particular pattern. Whatever the pattern says is what you're going to do. And I'm going to knit 1 more double. Okay. Then I'm going to separate it out, leave my tail in the back. It's all the way woven into those 4 stitches. I'm just going to keep doing the pattern. Just knit with the 1 strand of the new color all the way across. So what you have here is you have this tail woven in, it's knitted in, and the other tail of the old color, when I'm doing this, tends to show up on the front. I just weave it in right in the spot where it is to the back. Just put it in the back. And then you knit all the way across, and when you come back, you're going to have some double stitches here, and you're just going to knit in each double stitch is one stitch. Just do your pattern. And then what happens is everything's woven in. See this guy? The other one's on the other side, but I'm just going to, you know, take a needle and just bring it to the back. And then what I like to do, just to be extra secure, although really I think it's just fine the way it is I just weave this in like maybe 5 stitches. Just weave it in and then just snip it. You don't have to make a knot or do anything. There you go. Let me know if you have any questions.